Alright, y'all. We got one more set of demos for you. And this one's already winning me over a little bit because the music's been real fun on the title screen here. This is Rebel Engine. I want to call it a first-person shooter, but it's not quite a first-person shooter. It's a lot more first-person brawler from the bit I played of it. And I had a very good time with the little bit of testing I did, so hopefully it holds up for the rest of the demo. There isn't a theme today in particular. I was going to do the last two demos that were left from yesterday, but I thought about it a little more, and I've decided to showcase more variety today instead of continuing to have a focal point, because I think that the random variety is going to help my mental a little bit more, because I feel like the fact that there was a few too many similarities between things yesterday was allowing more things that I didn't really want to focus on end up coming to be a focal point anyway. So we're gonna work around that and see what happens here. See if this ends up working out better. Couple things I want to point out straight off. There is a bunch of assist functions in this. I have not touched any of them, but it is nice to see these, especially in a demo, for all of these assist options for players that may not flow well with something like this right out the gate. It gives them options to give themselves ways to work with it without having to be forced to hard adapt to it, if that makes sense. Like, it gives you more of a stable slope instead of a cliff like some things end up having. You've got super armor, which reduces your damage taken while you have armor. You've got a speed adjustment, which is very interesting. X engine replaces the Rebel engine system with a more forgiving one. Your base rank gives you a substantial amount of passive health regeneration, super meter gain, and melter spark. This removes the necessity for performing combos to regenerate resources. More damage resistance in general, so you can actually just take more hits before you die. And then the combo assist I was hovering over to begin with, where it automatically switches your weapons so that when something's not going to work, it won't end up being a problem. Got full key rebinding, it looks like, which is nice. Good amount of audio settings, including a dialogue slider. More games really should have dialogue sliders if they've got dialogue. Nothing too wild here in the options menu for graphics, admittedly. I would have been happier with more options in here. So they do have a retro shader with a bunch of variables for that. We won't be messing with that because the last time I used a retro shader on this setup, it made the bitrate very angry. So we're just going to leave that one alone for this purpose. But just highlighting that that exists. Whole bunch of stuff here in the options for main gameplay as well. Auto fire on weapon switch, auto aim, etc. But without further ado, let's get this revolution on the road, shall we? Probably wondering how we got here. Well, we probably aren't going to find out anytime soon. We went in, we fought, things are gonna happen. The Overlord continues to watch as everything happens down there. It also will give you a good sampling of how things work. Back in the cage. Notice how high that defeat number at the top of our little cage there gets every time as well. Like, it jumps a lot. Asimov here's been having a really bad time. And then snaps. Cuts down the guards and is now ready to fight. Now, how did the volume on that look? Is that... no, that didn't get as loud as I feared. Okay. Gonna give it a little bit of a nudge just to be on the safe side. As cool as the music is, I don't want it getting too loud for y'all. As you can see, we got a sword. You can actually see a sign here telling you how to fight. Specifically, how to gladiate like a champ. You got dash attacks, ground cutting, and regular attacks can be repeated. If you hold it, you can launch people in the air. It says unleash beam with E, but it just seems to do like a horizontal swing, so maybe there's something to that still. Yeah, Asimov was defeated 10,950 times before we took over. Let's see if we can change that, shall we? Let's see if we can turn his fortunes around.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to our next contender, the eternally punished Asimov!
That's not a title you really want.
I'll beat you down. You said that the last time, and the last 453. Your pathetic delusions won't save you from the justice of concrete!
As you can see, you actually have a lot of launching control in this game. You can really just send your enemies flying. And you can actually make them damage each other by colliding them, which is fun. Take note of the fact that we lose a lot of health if we let them hit us. Especially if our combos aren't being upheld in the process. There we go. Now we get some new territory, some more enemies to fight. Now you might be thinking, wow, this really just sent you in right away, huh? Oh, don't worry. There's more to it than meets the eye. But for now, just enjoy the ride. Cut you down. And now just bully the oppressor bot because he doesn't have any protection.
You've seen nothing yet. Our security bots will teach you some respect for private property.
Blah, 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 blah. Those AoEs are brutal. Yep, and we're dead.
Damn it. Not again. The forces of good triumph once more. And they're all for sale. Get a 20% discount on military personnel for the next 3 hours.
So yeah, that was supposed to happen. As much as that may come as a shock. That was, as far as I can tell, a plot loss. You're not actually supposed to be able to win that encounter. Which, considering the amount of damage they were suddenly doing, kinda makes sense. I held up actually longer than I did when I tested it. But I also have a little bit more of a feel for what I'm doing, so that kinda makes sense. But we have a mysterious purple friend floating around.
Let's see if you're worth a shot. Who woke me up?
Hello, I'm Salvador, your friendly neighborhood virus.
I'm not sure that's the way you want to introduce
Let me run
yourself.
my system cleaner real quick.
Wait, hear me out before doing something dumb. I'm here to help you escape this hellhole. On one condition. You have to help me destroy the Concrete Corporation.
I'd love to do both, but it sounds too good to be true.
I don't mind picking some other bot for the job.
Let's say that I help you. Why choose me?
I've seen you fight, and while you're far from perfect, I believe we could go a long way with the right equipment. Are you in?
Alright, I'll give you a hand. Let's go get that equipment.
Speaking of getting a hand, we kind of need one.
Here, shall we?
Kind of missing an arm at the moment.
Alert! Suspicious activity detected in Mountain Room.
Hmm.
Clearing exit.
That's a
This is
problem.
what you call an escape.
Calm down. Watch this.
Watching. Alright. Fair enough. Whoop, overshot. Thankfully, it just puts you back.
And voila.
I did this cleanly the first time, and I'm so sad that I botched it this time. You can clean it again. It's not like you got anything else to do today.
Shouldn't we do something about this one? Anybody? Well, not my problem. Gotta get this store fixed by Tuesday.
Good call. Good call. Don't get involved. Things that aren't your responsibility are in fact not your responsibility. Guess we're going this way.
Are you sure this is the way out?
I'm sure this is the way to the gun storage.
Even better.
I like the sound of
Look at
this.
that gorgeous loading cloth.
That doesn't look like a weapon.
It's better than the stump you're currently equipped with.
True. I'll take what I can get. Give me that.
Pay attention, class. We're going over violence today.
Yeah, my favorite topic.
Yeah, you can actually grab an enemy and punch using them, which is a fun one. And as you can see, you still have your launching capabilities just fine. And spike them into the ground, which is a lot of fun. Melter Spark. All attacks and combos generate Melter Spark charges, with a maximum of 4. Hitting a melee attack regenerates your armor at the cost of a Melter Spark charge. Got it. Yeah, the yellow is our armor, as you might imagine. The green being the actual integrity of our body. And as mentioned, the purple there is our spark charges, so we can determine whether we'll be able to regenerate our armor or not. I can just bully this guy for a little bit if I really want to get a feel for things, but I'm good as I am. Oop.
Okay. This feels pretty good, actually.
Alert! Suspicious activity continues. Deploying scout party.
They sure did deploy a scout party.
Your training dummies just arrived.
Hey, how about you go to take a dip? Bye!
Do you like it?
I can work with it.
You're welcome.
Run through the
Nice and
scrubbers.
shiny.
Thank God. We're starting to smell.
We've lost contact with
Can a virus smell?
raising the alert level to code magenta.
Yoink.
Starting to make some noise. I like it.
Get spiked. Oh, I took too long. So our rank on that one was a little rough. Punch some scrap out of these bins. Not really sure. I think this is for repairing my armor, because we don't seem to be picking it up. This is past where I went in the demo at this point, so we'll see what we get. Oh no, all of the security bots are angry. And still completely
Taking it
incompetent.
seriously.
Yeah, we should be a Scarlet level threat, at least.
Ooh. Oh, this is probably for healing my health if I needed it. We haven't even really taken real damage yet, so I'm not too concerned.
You promised me a gun storage.
You're looking at it.
This is a workshop.
You are severely lacking in imagination. Here, follow me.
I mean, there's a gun right there.
Jackpot.
That's not the gun I saw.
Okay, let's see how you shoot. Wait, you have an auto-aim module?
What can I say? I'm full of surprises.
Very convenient having an auto-aim module. Okay, so swapping off of it reloads it, which is interesting. Okay, so you can actually adjust their launch by shooting them. I assume that's going to be important for getting better combos going later on. Your ammo is very limited. It slowly regenerates over time. Firing a gun reloads all of your unequipped weapons. Switch weapons often and fire non-stop. That's how it works. Okay, so I was right on my theory that it reloads the other guns when you... or the other ones. So, nail gun shot, shotgun shot. Oh, okay, if I press the number again, it'll also fire it. That's a little bit easier than alternating between the mouse and the keyboard for me a little bit. Being very particular about the order of operations here, though, which is kind of annoying. Thankfully, it doesn't have to stay airborne for this process, which is what I thought at first. I do have to hit with all of them, though, so when he's bouncing around a little weird, it can be a bit of a pain. There we go. And now I can do free training, which means we're leaving.
Now you have more than enough firepower to beat the arena.
Let's give these bad boys a try.
Oh yeah, there's also a kick on jump. If you jump a second time, you kick, which is something it hasn't described yet, but I found that by accident when I was doing the first battle. Oh, now we're salmon. Oh, look at that.
Ridiculous.
I think they're just trying to avoid giving us a proper threat at level. Well, if I'm honest. I don't think they respect us. But you know, understandable.
Now we can get out of here.
Oh, I can knock the crates around too. That's fun. Yes, we're going this way. Hi, boys. Bye, boys. Going through the hole. All the healing we could ever want. How you doing? Got some real wiggly arms there, bud.
The threat has reached the reception. Deploy Scarlet level security.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
Put some respect on my name as I beat all of your minions into a scrap. You, come with me. Gotta say, they really aren't that much tougher than they were before. There we go. But was their whole big play just sending an oppressor bot that we fought already? Is that what a Scarlet level threat gets? Is them sending a handful of dudes with actual guns? Honestly, not that impressed then. You could certainly try harder than that. That's better. That's more like it. Sending the guys that beat me before. That makes a lot more sense. Unfortunately for you, I'm better prepared for your nonsense this time than I was before. Considering I have range on my side. Nope, you ain't shooting. You're just going right back down to the floor where you belong.
Finance algorithm has found the cheapest solution. Letting another department deal with this. Ceasing unit deployment.
Awesome. No more color theory for today.
You know what? That's fair. If they just let somebody else deal with the problem, then they don't have to deal with it.
Ready to leave.
I guess this is the trolley up here? Yep, this is it. We're out of here. That was surprisingly convenient. This trolley is really slow, though.
In this place.
Good morning, citizens! Are you having an amazing day?
Entropy, Concrete's CEO.
She sent me down here. Made me a slave.
Answer me! Are you ready to be elevated? Celebrating another year of revenue growth, the tower rises once again. All high-class citizens are invited to the elevation party at the top sector. See you there, cuties!
We get to the top and kill her.
And then we free everyone else. How about that for a plan?
Do as you please, just get me to the penthouse. I have a score to settle.
That really seems like a poorly thought out plan, but I'm sure we'll make it work somehow.
Welcome to Ultima Tower. The next step in our very tight schedule is canceling Encore's show by force.
He'll get what he deserves.
Come here, Asimov. I've got a surprise for you.
Is it a better gun?
Since everything is going smoothly so far, I've decided to actually help you.
That'd be a first.
I'll lend you my incredible hacking powers.
Hey, you're useful after all.
Ah. Okay, so I can use an enemy as a gun. Okay. I wondered why there was any real reason to grab enemies other than throwing them around and having fun. Look at him dance.
Got any other hidden talents?
I can make great pancakes.
That is useful.
Security will be tighter from now on. Be
Well, yeah,
ready.
we're in the tower, so...
Violence.
Where'd he land? There he is. It's a little finicky to hit sometimes. And that's with the auto aim, so I have to imagine that it is very awkward at times if you're moving too fast. It'll probably get better as I get used to it, though.
Well, violence sure is effective.
Never doubt it.
It's a shame I can't take their guns permanently. But, you know, one problem at a time. Yes, game, I know about the assist modes. I've already talked about them.
Hey, look, I'm on TV.
Congratulations.
Sure is.
You're now a famous terrorist.
I feel honored.
To be fair, we've been on TV before in the arena. But I guess this is a better reason to be on TV, huh?
I've taken the liberty to run some system diagnostics on you.
Have you found anything interesting? I can't remember anything before the arena.
It's pretty empty out here, but I found some old work data. I can tell that you weren't built for combat. Someone modified you.
Yeah, it makes sense. A name like Asimov doesn't really fit a combat robot.
Hi there, visitors!
Answer my questions, human.
And thank you for purchasing the deluxe streaming bundle.
It's a pre-recorded hologram down here.
Yeah.
Of course. I knew that.
And don't miss out on the Elevation Mania, where Asimov, the corrupted rebel, faces the might of our security forces. Tune in tonight and watch him get beat down, now in 64K resolution.
That seems excessive. Most of the 64K resolution.
Let's crash this party.
Alright, through that window.
Sure, that seems like a good idea. Whee!
Hey, I told you to get Jacob, not Asimov.
It's time for payback, sucker.
Someone's getting fired. Our favorite loser makes his dramatic entrance. Let's give it up for Asimov.
Give him credit for keeping the show going despite the obvious bit of improv happening here by us showing up.
Yes, yes. Dance for the audience. Entertain us, Asimov.
Salvador, what are you doing?
Hacking this pompous idiot, give me a second.
Alright, I can't grab people that are shielded. I wondered for a moment why I couldn't grab him, and that led to a lot of unnecessary damage being taken. But we were warned that they couldn't be launched, so it stands to reason they couldn't be grabbed either.
You are
Okay.
worthless, Asimov. You're just a soft dog in a cage.
How long of a second?
I almost got it.
Throw a few of them off the arena floor here, so I don't have to deal with them for a minute. I don't really have enough moves to really make too much of an interesting combo happen here yet.
There, just in time.
Prepare to meet the suppressors.
You sure about that?
Wait, I'm locked out of the controls?
Uh-huh.
No! Bring me back down!
Asimov,
I couldn't possibly hate you more than I already do. You die today!
No!
That was easier than expected.
Hell yeah! Did you see that?
I did. You're welcome, by the way. Can you get us out of sight, please?
I kind of figured, you know, I was gonna have to actually fight him, not just rip him out of his display stand and punch him.
Okay, we're safe now.
I've been trying for decades to escape this damn place.
We still have a long way to go, friend. Wow, look at this stuff.
Aw, didn't take Encore.
Spare bodies.
He was a big deal 30 years ago, before the tower grew past the surface.
There's a lot of spare bodies.
I think it was his first time getting destroyed.
Nice. I'm the first one to beat his ass.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
What? I did all the hard work.
You'd still be in that cage without me.
That's true. I do really think it'd be a good idea to destroy all these spare bodies, but I guess I can't. Yep. Onward and outward we go then. Yep, gotta go punch more people. Robots.
Welcome
Robot
aboard,
people.
worker. Please specify your desired destination.
Get me to Entropy.
Error. Please specify a valid destination.
That voice sounds
Fusion
familiar.
Express.
Received. Beginning ascension.
Wait, where are you taking us?
We're gonna destroy Concrete Asimov forever.
A rank total.
So in conclusion, if we destroy Concrete's revenue sources, we weaken their power.
And after we kill Entropy, they'll be gone for good.
That's the theory.
Passengers, we're arriving at our destination.
Let's do it.
I hope you like train rides.
I'm guessing we're gonna derail that thing.
And we're getting you some upgrades on our way there.
That elevator's voice sounded incredibly familiar, and I can't place who they sound like.
Okay, Asimov, do your thing.
Do what I do best, break everything, you got it. I don't know why the sound effects are sometimes just leaving. Just bully him out of here. Oh, you lived through that, huh? Won't live through that.
So what are
There we go.
those upgrades?
Go upstairs. You're gonna like this.
Well, we're going to the robot deposit, so I assume we're stealing somebody else's parts.
What's this?
Long story short, you have an engine limiter installed. This chamber can bypass it.
That sounds useful. Seems like a dangerous time to be putting myself in a position like this, but you know what? If it ends up useful, I'll take it.
Let's see what you're really capable of.
Let's see, striking, keep your combo up to raise your rebel rank. Reaching A rank or higher will grant you passive healing. Taking health damage will decrease your current rank. Okay. Rebel ranks will increase their super meter. Using Plasma Wave depletes the entire meter, increasing its damage and range depending on how much was spent. R will do it. Okay. Train with infinite engine meter. Nah.
I had this much power all along?
Yep. Let's see. The manual calls it the Rebel Engine. It turns your excess plasma into raw energy.
I can barely contain it.
That might be dangerous, but you know what? We're already in danger anyway. May as well make the most of whatever dangerous components we have, right? There we go. Nice high rank there. You clowns thought you could sneak up on me, huh? You really think a bunch of little toys like this are gonna be enough to hurt me? And well, under normal circumstances, you'd probably be right. But right now, I ain't in the mood to play with you. You're annoying and hard to hit. There we go.
Yeah, I feel alive.
I really thought those explosives were gonna go off, not gonna lie. Slightly disappointed that they didn't. Because what's the point of having something more hazardous if it isn't gonna go boom?
Who wants some more?
That one wasn't as good, but I was mostly distracted by the theoretically explosive barrel that was not in fact explosive at all. You know what? Explode.
Alright. Where to now?
To the explosives factory.
Is that before or after we hit the train?
The train is the factory.
Huh.
Well, that's one way to make a factory, I guess. Yeah, I do not move my hands fast enough for what this wants. This is really fun, but it's a little bit too quick for me as far as trying to keep a good combo going. At least as good as they want it to be, anyway. It'll probably get easier as you gain more abilities.
This is the third alarm in a row. Can't you see I'm busy?
You're not gonna be too busy
How
soon.
much for a ride?
I know who you are, and I don't have time to deal with a clown. Underlings, get him!
Don't know why my camera freaked out when I grabbed him, but it caused a bit of an issue, that's for sure. I'm keeping in S for savagery a lot, at least. Where'd it go?
These useless idiots are all due for replacement. Thank you for saving me the trouble.
You're welcome.
I found the way out, Asimov. Follow me.
Up there? Okay. It's a little hard to tell that you can actually make those jumps, I'll be honest. Yes, one of these is reachable? Yeah, it is. Okay. I think we're slightly shorter in terms of our leg length than I think we are, and that's where it gets a little weird. Ooh.
More firepower.
ESMG.
Turn them into bombs.
Attaches explosive pellets to your enemies. Ooh, okay. Now you're talking my language. ESMG explosion radius. The explosion radius and damage will grow depending on the amount of pellets an enemy has. Just pelting him for fun. Howdy, Callista. Juggle. Hit him with the shotgun, hit him with the machine gun, and then kaboom! Alright.
Now we can really blow stuff up.
Can't wait.
Ooh, that's a lot of purple fire. That might be dangerous.
Someone didn't pay attention during Chemistry 101. I can override a wasp to make you soar through the skies.
Oh, that would have been good to tell me before I blew him up. Whee! Whoop.
Oh, missed it.
That doesn't last for very long, huh? Really gives our punch an extra bit of wallop to it when we put a bunch of explosives on the guy we're punching. Anybody else? No? Okay.
Oh, you'll get it next time, buddy.
Shut up.
Rude. Guess I gotta climb back up and grab a fresh one. Ah, it's a hover, not a flight. There we go.
Let's get out of here.
Soon as I see how. Gonna guess I need to go down to go up, is I don't really see a way out of here. Unless they, well, no, they might expect me to do exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay.
How you doing?
That's how I'm doing.
Here's your hourly notice. Whoever stops working gets mandatory extra hours tomorrow. I don't care if there's a terrorist in the station.
Starts getting real rough around here, doesn't it? We're finally starting to take real health damage, which is upsetting, to say the least. Anybody else? It has to be somebody else. I didn't get my ranking yet. Hello? Oh, you got stuck, huh?
I hope you're having fun, clown. Your little intrusion is costing me money.
You should get started on those bankruptcy papers then.
Would you kindly get on the train, dear?
I could, but when you say it like that, I really don't feel like I want to. I think I'd want to go back the other way. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? Oh, was that the whole trip? Okay.
Hell no. Security! We got an anarchist interrupting the work line.
What's that mean?
Let's see.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Anarchism is a political and philosophical movement that dates back to the 18th century. Due to the human need for self-fulfillment and the lack of internet, the mega corporations of Europe, called states, were unable to manage their population's discontent.
Didn't ask for a history lesson.
You kinda did.
Bother.
Come here. Some of these things are kind of moving almost automatically, and it is really messing with my mojo. Holy hell, some of these things hit really hard. Oh, that's why. We have the AoEs back in play again. I do really feel like there's a lack of input recognition when you're getting hit. Because I knew I was taking damage because I was paying attention to my health and armor bars, but there wasn't really much hit registering. It's just like, oh yeah, you're just dying. You're dead now.
Oh, hell no. Security! We got an anarchist interrupting the work line.
What's that mean?
Let's see. Anarchism is a political and philosophical movement that dates back to the 18th century. Due to the human need for self-fulfillment and the lack of internet, the mega corporations of Europe, called states, were unable to manage their population's discontent.
Didn't ask for a history lesson.
Why do I bother?
I believe the term there is don't ask a stupid question if you don't want a stupid answer. Or in this case, don't ask an intellectual question when you don't want an intellectual answer. Kind of applies at both ends there. Okay, pulled through that one with an A rank after dying to it the last time. I'll take that.
Access to the bar is denied. Please remove this gentleman from the face of the earth.
Well, that's rude. Can't even get a final drink before you kill me, huh? That seems needlessly harsh. Really feel like I need more than just like this 2-punch combo.
I'll send you my resume. Give me a call tomorrow.
Get on the elevator when you're done fooling around.
I'm never done
It's
fooling
the
around.
Fusion reactor wagon.
The what now? Who designed this place?
Either a genius or a madman.
Why not both?
Welcome to your grave, maggots.
Definitely a madman.
That may be the case.
Wow, this area is miserable. Just a platform full of death. You are the problem. Get out of here.
You think you're so tough? I'll reduce you to mere atoms.
I did not want the guy I had in my hand, but I had him stuck there. I'm having a real devil of a time getting to that platform, too. For some reason, my jumps were getting cut really short. And I was not cutting them short on purpose. But as long as that bomber thing lives, I'm in real serious trouble. Do kind of wish that the SMG did damage as well.
About to go critical. Run, Asimov.
Run which way, per se?
Run, Asimov.
This is entirely your fault.
You didn't really give me much to work with there, game. You just went, hey, you need to get out of there. And if you happen to be on the wrong end of the room, well, that's a shame.
Definitely a madman.
That may be the case.
I can't see. Yeah, this one is really interesting and really fun. Little too much for me in places, I think. But this is also why those assist functions exist, I'm sure. Getting knocked down into these pits over and over again, though, because they cut your jump short when they hit you, really isn't great. That's the one thing I can say is an honest complaint so far. It's like, oh, hey, you need to do something about that guy. Oh, you can't get there because he's timed just right to screw you every time you try to jump for it. Because there is an entire parade of assholes over there.
Alright, I rigged the fusion core, and it's about to go critical. Run, Asimov.
There we go. Now we actually got the right direction immediately. Having 3 doors that are essentially identical, and you have to guess which one he's going to try to send you out of,
Give me a heads up.
could be a bit better.
Hi, friend. Please get us as close to the locomotive as you can.
Hold your seatbelts. We're skipping 500 wagons in one jump.
It had to be a madman.
What you said?
Never mind.
This is a very aggressive wagon we're in right now, I gotta say. I like the characterization and the goofy nonsense this game has going. It's just a little rough.
Thanks for the ride. Big fight up ahead.
I know. I'm ready.
Are we?
Your fight's with the next guy. If you destroy him, I may get a promotion.
They're really all out to ruin each other, huh?
All my underlings. I have to do everything myself.
9th locomotive of the Fusion Express.
I'll weaken his barrier. Don't die, Asimov.
I won't.
I'll do my best on that score. No, I didn't realize I could have these guys punch for me as well. Huh. I don't understand why sometimes we're losing armor like crazy fast and other times we're not. And I feel like that's a fundamental misunderstanding on my part. 'Cause I can tell that there's a difference in how I'm moving that's causing it. I just don't fully
Hit the barrier.
understand.
Take this!
Stop this madness!
Okay, so that's just how this fight's gonna work. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to destroy, you idiot!
I'll allow none of it!
That's a shame for you, because I didn't ask if you wanted me to do it or not. If you're wondering, did he really just hit him with the who asked? You'd be right. I did. Because nobody asked him for his opinion.
Hit it again.
Working on it.
You think your workers are weak? Look in the mirror!
Samuel, get every unit we have in here! Over budget? Are you joking? Do it now!
Look at that, I just suddenly died again. I don't understand some of this. There's a fundamental thing missing here, I think, that I'm just not getting. Like, I know that your armor is tied to your combo. We know that. But for some reason, every now and then, even though I'm doing the same things, I'm getting different results with my armor. And I'm not really sure where I'm going wrong there. Apparently there's a parry, which I didn't know about. That was never discussed. That would have been good to know about. I think I was doing that by accident. There's also this hooking we can do, apparently, that I don't think was discussed either. Rebel Beam wasn't mentioned either. Yeah, I knew this bit where doing the same thing reduced your score. Huh. Well, we can... I don't think I actually have the hook, though. We can try when we have a target, I guess, and see if it does anything.
I have to do everything myself!
I'll weaken his barrier.
Yeah, no, I don't have the hook.
I
Okay.
won't.
I definitely have the parry because I saw that animation go off by accident a few times, and you saw me just do it there, too. Which, that might be the big thing that was happening differently, perhaps, is I was doing a lot of just punching initially, which was causing me to deflect a lot of attacks just randomly. So, based on how my health just got deleted there... Oh, I'm seeing part of the other problem here. We really need to stay off the ground in this fight. I'd love to, except I'm getting juggled, so kinda can't do much there. Like, I would love to try to be a much more mobile fighter here, but we don't have the reach nor the strength of arms to be mobile and do anything meaningful at the same time. Because our guns do very little damage other than the shotgun, and the shotgun doesn't do much unless you're closer. And there goes all my armor again. Like, just sometimes they seem to just be way more effective at chewing through my armor, and other times they're not, and I can't seem to grasp the difference here. Like, I'm not inclined to blame the game for what's happening here, necessarily, though I do think there may be an inconsistency in how it's informing me, perhaps?
Now, hit the barrier.
Take this!
Stop this madness! Think about our short-term revenue!
That's what I'm trying to destroy, you idiot!
I'll allow none of it!
Yep, there I go, getting juggled again. I am having no control over my movement. No matter what I tried to do, I was getting pushed around, so I just could not do anything. Dashing didn't help, pushing towards them didn't help. Like, I don't really know what they expect you to do when you're just getting shoved by his waves.
I'll weaken his barrier. Don't die, Asimov.
I won't.
Like, I don't have a problem with the idea of this fight so far, but I do think the fact that they try their best to stay down there where you can't do a lot really is problematic. Like, they come up here, but it takes them a bit to get up here. And when you do have to fight them up here, you also have no room to move, so you're still at a disadvantage no matter how you look at it.
Now, hit the barrier.
Take this!
Stop this madness! Think about our short-term revenue!
Like, I definitely see why they give you those accessibility options, because they feel like they might be kind of necessary. Unless you want to spend a lot of time retrying something, or you're just very familiar with this style. Which I can't say I'm not familiar with this type of gameplay, but it's a little bit different from what I'm used to doing here.
Hit it again.
You think your workers are weak? Look in the mirror!
Samuel, get every unit we have in here!
Like, it feels like you have to kind of do this fight in a very specific way, or you just are at a massive disadvantage. Though these artillery guys just hit really, I think, too hard. And I think the way they fire might be a little janky, because it felt like I should have been able to shoot around that edge, but I clearly blew myself up there. So that doesn't quite feel right. Again, it's a demo, so none of this is final. I'm sure this can get cleaned up a little bit and match the rest of the presentation of this just fine.
I'll weaken his barrier. Don't die, Asimov.
I won't.
And again, it's entirely possible that this is on me as well. And I'm sure there is a full part of this that is on me. Because even though I tested this ahead of time, I did somewhat misunderstand quite what they were going to be expecting here.
Now, hit the barrier.
Take this!
Stop this madness! Think about our short-term revenue!
That's what I'm trying to destroy, you idiot!
Allow none of it!
The amount of damage you can do to yourself with those bombs as well is kind of unfortunate. Like, the fact that that even has self-damage at all is kind of mean. Any day now. I guess it's not based on defeating the enemies, huh? It's just based on that meter at the top.
Workers are weak? Look in the mirror!
Samuel, get every unit we have in here! You're over budget? Are you joking? Do it now!
Need those bombers gone, because they are, like, the entire problem. As I blow myself up with one again. Like, we've been so close to winning every time, pretty much.
On it!
There it is. Enjoy delicious bomb.
A much needed moment of silence.
I rigged the train to explode.
You have to be kidding me.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I love how cheerful he was telling me that, though.
I'm not getting a promotion, am I?
Well, promotion to scrap pile if that's what you like.
They're just a couple flames! Get back to work!
How do I oh, up. Ow, 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 ow. Where am I going here? This seems like the opposite of where I wanted to go. A little bit of direction clarity would go a long way here. Because the whole place is kind of, you know, full of fire. Kind of hard to see anything in here. But I presume we had to go into here. I guess, yeah, just going this way, question mark?
Damn, this will lower our productivity.
Quite a lot, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but those particles for those flames were just a little bit too intense for me to really be able to make out anything in that room.
It's been a pleasure serving with you all.
Maybe I'll find honor in death.
Doubtful.
Even at the end, I'm a disappointment to concrete.
Harsh. Can't really say it's incorrect, but harsh.
Who are you? Did you do this? I'll call security. What? The crime limit reached?
Uh-huh.
To the station at once or we all die horribly.
Oh, okay. Alert me.
Thank you.
Now you can have your moment of silence.
Yeah, thanks.
A little bit late on that one.
I don't think you're getting that bouncer job after all.
Shame. I'd be pretty good at it.
Probably would have paid well. Oh well. We do have this whole rebel gig to
Okay,
finish up after all.
What's the rundown on the damages?
We've destroyed 300,000 tons of explosives, along with the production line.
Nice.
I'm expecting a 3% drop in concrete stocks in the next hour.
Only 3%? Maybe we should have found a bigger train to blow up. Oh well, 3%'s not bad for our first little bit of work here. Whoop. Keyboard? Why?
Welcome again, worker.
Not a worker. Where are we going now?
We're gonna stop the elevation to the Graviton Engine facility.
Beginning ascension.
Considering we're not going to be able to finish this stage, we're going to go ahead and wrap this demo here, I think.
Blow up the engines and get out. Got it.
We're arriving. Not a worker.
Thanks, elevator.
He has a name, you know.
Does he? He never said it.
Damn, this place is in shambles.
I'm taking a quick peek to see what the new item is,
Starbucks sign here.
but it looks like we're not getting a new item immediately, so We'll move right along. This was fun, though. For anyone interested in wishlisting it yourselves, it was Rebel Engine, and it is right there. As you can see by the wishlist here page that popped up on our way out. Now to get the next one queued up.